to the hottest movie review on the internet today, the A-List Review. I am your host, the Game Changer, Wes Troop, and it's time to go back to the theater. And ladies and gentlemen, in this entry, I will be going to see a movie that hopefully will turn the tide, and we're going to get out of the negative side of 2020 and finally get a positive movie. It's been nothing but negative so far. This is a film that many people are looking forward to. My review of the 2020 action comedy sequel, Bad Boys for Life, coming up now. 17 years after the last film, Detective Mike Lowry and Marcus Burnett are at an interesting point in their lives. Marcus has just become a grandfather and wants to retire from the department, while Mike is still enjoying the bachelor life. When a villain from the past breaks out of prison, she seeks revenge on the figures who sent her away, which ends up affecting Mike and Marcus's lives. Marcus puts his plans of retirement on hold, and the two best friends team together for one last ride to stop the assassins. So what did I think of Bad Boys for Life? I thought it's a fun and entertaining action comedy sequel. It's been 17 years since the last film, after many years of trying to get the film made, so the movie could have been a big risk. The film was highly anticipated by many people, and as a very casual fan of this franchise myself, I'd say that this one was my favorite of the trilogy. This entry follows the tradition of giving us the over-the-top action sequences that are a ton of fun to watch. We get some sleek car and motorcycle chases with the characters shooting at each other, brawls, shootouts with big-time weapons, bodies falling from the sky, and even a high-speed rush to the hospital so Marcus can see his grandchild after being born. I really have to give it to the humor here because it really works. From the trailer, I thought that we're getting old now jokes would, well, get old, but they're very self-aware and amusing. Almost all of the jokes are genuinely funny, and I found myself laughing out loud a lot more than I expected to. The story also has some pretty surprising moments here and there, and I felt that the stakes were a lot higher in this entry than before. It's also intriguing seeing the effects that age has had on the characters, and it bruising their ego, things like Marcus feeling a different way now that he's a grandfather, or having to adapt to new things being done in their department. The pair working with the Ammo Group goes better than I thought it would, too, as they work pretty well together. The villains are pretty interesting and get a much more memorable storyline than the others in the past. We also get a scene right before the credits roll that makes us feel like another film or spin-off could be on the way. The main attraction of the film is still the comedic chemistry between the stars, which is certainly still there, and they do a terrific job making us feel their long-time friendship. The cast stars Will Smith as Mike Lowry, the detective who's become a target in the latest case, Martin Lawrence as Marcus Burnett, Mike's partner who's vowing to stay retired after the birth of his grandchild, Paolo Nunez as Rita, a former flame of Mike's who now heads the MIPD Ammo Unit, Vanessa Hudgens, how you doing, as Kelly, a resourceful sharpshooter, and Kate de Castillo as Isabel Aretas, the dangerous criminal who broke out of prison and is hunting down figures from her past. Bad Boys for Life is an enjoyable and fun ride that's a lot better than I expected it to be. I'm going to give it the rating of... do it. Alright, well that's the show. I'll be back with another review very soon. But until then, don't forget to subscribe right here on YouTube. YouTube.com/Westside515. Like us on Facebook, Facebook.com/WesTroopAlist. And of course, you can follow me on the Twitter and the Instagram @WesAlist. Until next time, Troop out.